What is going on, guys, and welcome to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. Finally, Bossk has been released.
I'm Bossk. Join our merry band of bounty hunters.
Now, he's not in the game yet, but his kit has been revealed, and let me tell you, I am actually super excited. We had a really dull period in the game for like the last 2 months. You know, we had the Sith Darth Scion, the Sith Raid, some of the Sith reworks, you know, and then we were like, oh, what's going on? It was, you know, just not a lot happened. Then we saw, oh, Bossk is going to come out. Well, when's he? It hasn't come out. Let me tell you, I can understand why this took so long. The kit, the reworks of the original trilogy bounty hunters, all the ones seen here on the Executor, by the way, in The Empire Strikes Back.
Bounty hunters? We don't need that scum.
There will be a substantial reward for the one who finds the Millennium Falcon. You are free to use any methods necessary, but I want them alive. No disintegrations.
As you wish.
Bossk, Boba Fett, IG-88, Dengar. The other two are Forlom and Zuckuss. They aren't in the game. And they're not really well known the way it is. Oh, and I forgot Greedo. What happened to him, I wonder? Okay, but we're going to talk about the rest of the bounty hunters and their reworks in a different video because I want to focus on Bossk in this video right here. And I'm super excited, as I said. Going back to the developers here, I can understand why this took a lot of time because of the sophistication, the synergies, the contracts, and all of the different things and abilities that are going to be spreading across the field. I can imagine it took a long time to program, and for the time we've been waiting, developers, this definitely makes up for it because this is fantastic. This is just the preview that we're going to go over here, and it's awesome. Okay, let's get started. He is a bounty hunter tank that constantly regenerates health and protection. The bounty hunters needed a tank, actually a good tank everybody could use. You know, you have General Kenobi and then okay, yeah, pretty good, but General Kenobi, okay. Bossk, again. Abilities, first one, Prey on the Weak. Final text, deal physical damage to target enemy. This attack is guaranteed to critical hit and deals double damage if the target is the weakest enemy. Okay, so as a bounty hunter, you want to take out the easiest target first. So, the weakest person on the field, you want to try to hit with Bossk. And if you do, it's going to deal double damage. I really like this ability. Let's say you're facing Night Sisters, okay? And you need to get Zombie off the field. Or you're facing a Palpatine team. And, you know, he's kind of hanging around. And you know, as soon as he gets his AoE off, or any attack for that matter, or his other, whatever they are, and he heals, the match is almost over. So you're like, you know what? And he usually is the weakest enemy on the opposing team, even if he has the most health, because he just doesn't have the highest health pool out of the ones there, especially like Darth Nihilus and your tank or whatever, Darth Scion especially. So, do double damage against him, get him off the field before he can cause chaos. I like this ability. Next, we're going to go Hunting Party. Again, this is an attack that he uses that calls an assist from everybody else. Very interesting. He uses his Trandoshan net to trap his prey. Deal physical damage to target enemy and stun them for 1 turn. Call all other bounty hunter allies to assist, dealing 60% less damage if the target is the weakest enemy. Reduce all assisting bounty hunters allies cooldowns by 1. Reducing cooldowns, the name of the game. Especially if you're running IG-88 and Boba Fett, you get ability block. IG-88 can now get target lock. Oh, I cannot wait to use him when he is reworked. Also, when it says dealing 60% less damage, don't be deceived. Look at all the buffs flying around the field right now. Okay? It will add up. Think of General Veers. Okay? General Kenobi. You know, when all that stuff happens, it can deal some massive damage. Next, we have Predator Instincts. This is his taunt. Bossk dispels all debuffs on himself, recovers 50% health, then gains Frenzy and Taunt for 3 turns. All bounty hunter allies gain offense up for 2 turns. Whoa! Let's stop there for a second. 1. Dispel. Okay, all of his negative crap gone. 2, recovers 50% health. Okay, every tank needs to be able to regenerate health. Awesome. Then he gains Frenzy for 3 turns. Now, before I go any farther, some of you may forget what Frenzy is, so I do have the Frenzy mechanics up here. And the only other character in the game that has it right now is Biston. And Frenzy does this. Whenever another ally uses a special ability, this unit gains 100% turn meter. So, special ability used, 100% turn meter back. Awesome. Okay? It's very unique. Biston is the only character that has it, as I said, and he's really only used in some raids. I can't wait to see how this works in the other aspects of the game. So, back to Bossk. And then, all bounty hunter allies gain offense up, so he's throwing buffs to the rest of the team. He's taunting himself. Awesome ability. Seriously. Then we have leadership ability on the hunt. This has a Zeta, and it says all bounty hunters gain 50% max protection. Okay. Always can use protection. And 50% tenacity. Okay, I've made a video on tenacity. Imagine if you're adding this 50% tenacity. Oh, that's exciting. All bounty hunter allies gain 100% defense while at full health. Whenever an enemy suffers a debuff or resists, all bounty hunter allies recover 5% health and protection. When Bossk is in the leader slot, not the ally slot, the following contract is active. Okay, before I get to the contract here, let's go back and what we just looked at here. His leadership ability is a defensive leadership ability. It's going to help you survive longer. And what's interesting is this might be useful when you're going to go after contracts. Again, we'll get to that in a second. But everybody's recovering health. We're recovering protection. Again, Night Sisters, they're pretty much defeated the way it is. This will be good against them. Extra defense, extra protection, extra tenacity, defensive juggernaut. Now, contracts. This is what's actually really interesting, and why I said if you want to get to this contract, you might want to, to get his contract, you have to use him in the leadership slot, so that's kind of irrelevant, but it's going to be easier to get there with his defensive bonuses he gives. Deal damage to lowest health enemy 10 times. Okay, so the lowest health enemy on the field, in this case, if you watch on the screen here, it shows that it's Daka. Let's say you hit her and take her out, okay? That's 1 hit to a lowest health enemy on the field. The next lowest health enemy, or you can be hitting the same one for all that matters as the lowest health. When you hit that enemy 10 times, after that happens, you're going to collect your reward. And your reward is all bounty hunter allies gain plus 50 speed for the rest of the battle. Woo! Plus 50 speed? That's insane. You run a Boba Fett at 250, which isn't, out of the realm of possibilities. He's going to 300. Okay, BB-8, Darth Vader. Good luck attacking first. Awesome. Okay, now the thing is it's going to take a while to get to this. Will the battle prolong itself long enough and last long enough for you to be able to get to this ability? That's where, when I get the character, I'm going to have to see how it works, how long you can last, how viable it is. But on the top, this looks awesome. Especially, imagine this in the raid. Wow. Okay, now we're going to go to his unique Trandoshan Rage. This is a Zeta. Bossk has plus 50% defense and plus 50% max health, while he has taunt and gains plus 50% offense and plus 50% health steal while attacking buffed enemies. When Bossk loses taunt, he gains taunt for 1 turn if the weakest enemy has protection. Everything a tank should have is regaining health, regaining protection, having bonus health, bonus defense, and the percentages, all that. This is awesome. Seriously. 50% defense, 50% max health when he's taunted. And then, to top that off, he's getting a little, ticked off when he's getting hit when he's getting taunted, so he's going to boost his offense a little bit, do a little bit more damage. And then he's like, okay, you know what? You look like a person that's pretty strong, so when I hit you, when I'm ticked off, I'm going to steal some of your health, too. I mean, that's what a bounty hunter should do. Think about that. That's awesome. Seriously. Can't wait. Now, this is his contract, which is interesting because each bounty hunter has a unique contract. And Bosk's payout is... Now, every bounty hunter's payout from a contract will happen no matter what. But for it to happen, the bounty hunter in the leadership slots, that contract has to be, let me explain this better, has to be hit first. So when we go here and we look at leadership ability and it says you have to, you know, hit a lowest health enemy 10 times, that's when you get rewarded the contract. Now, you're not going to get rewarded your payout for all bounty hunters until you get that contract completed. Now, if you look at a different bounty hunter and their contract for the leadership ability is different, you have to complete their contract before you can get your payout completed. So, his payout states this. Bossk recovers 5% health and 5% protection at the start of his turn, and half that much whenever a bounty hunter ally starts their turn. Okay, so we've hit the weakest enemy 10 times. After that's happened, not only does he have plus 50 speed, he's going to be gaining 5% health, 5% protection at the start of his turn, and every other time a bounty hunter goes, 2.5%. This is a tank. This is a legitimate tank. Regaining protection. Regaining health. That's amazing. Now we're going to see here, it says, disclaimer, while this is overall intent of Bossk's kit, please be aware we are still fine-tuning the functionality of his abilities, and as always, there could be major changes, or minor changes. Well, what am I looking at? General strategy, synergy, and utilization. Bossk is a survivable tank, ergo all the regeneration, with a near constant source of taunt who specializes in bolstering the bounty hunter squad significantly. Bossk reduces the bounty hunter's cooldowns, which enables him to trigger Frenzy more frequently. The result is a positive feedback loop that makes fulfilling contracts much easier. Bossk also offers the faction a powerful assist call, offense up to boost their damage. Along with protection and speed games, Bossk also treats himself with a good array of tricks that dispels debuffs and adds sustainability during the fight. Oh. Okay, the current meta right now. Sith, how are our bounty hunters going to be able to go in there and face off against the meta? I don't know. I'm going to need to unlock Bossk first. It's a marquee event, and you can bet I will be getting him 7-star, gear 12. I have my Zetas saved up. But I'm going to have to invest. I don't have my Greedo all the way leveled up to gear 12, stuff like that. The rest of the bounty hunters are going to be gone over in a different video for the sake of time. But let's think about this faction as a whole right now. With all of their abilities being added to them, their upgrades. Territory Wars. Bonus, okay, go against this team. They get their contracts out. Awesome. Territory Battles. The bounty hunter mission right now is rough the way it is. Sometimes I'm still even restarting, you know, because I don't have Zam leveled up. Didn't waste my time on her. We get this done. See how much easier this can be. I won't have to restart like 10 times. I'm excited for that. The Sith raid, any raid in general, but the Sith raid phase 2, especially when you get these contracts. In the raid, the longer it lasts, the contracts, you know, you're going to be able to get them easier. Wow. I'm excited. Do we know how viable they are going to be in, you know, like the arena? No, we don't. I actually think they could be viable. I have some ideas churning in my mind that I cannot wait to share with you. Also, Bossk has a ship, the Hound's Tooth. Is it going to be released? We don't know, especially with the ship rework coming, as they have shown us. I think it might be. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit the subscribe button and click the little notification bell. YouTube, you know, I don't know what they're doing. They're like, just hitting subscribe isn't enough. You have to hit the little bell too, because if you don't, you won't get notified when all of these awesome videos get posted. So please do that. Just do it. For your sake and for mine. So remember, stay tuned. The next Bounty Hunter video and the rest of their reworks and the other ones is going to come out soon. Peace out, and may the Force be with you.